Hello and welcome to the first video in the series of tutorials on how to become a PHP developer. As you know, PHP is a very popular programming language for web development. Today we're gonna cover the basics. Today we're gonna try to make a simple PHP page and run it in a server. And without further ado, let's jump into that. I'm gonna do all of my explanation in Linux because, as you know, Linux is the operating system that was intentionally developed for running PHP interpreters, so this is the best operating system for PHP. So let's create a folder hello PHP, and inside of that folder we have to create index.php file. First thing we have to do to start developing our PHP application is to specify the protocol our application is going to use. Since we're developing a web application, we're gonna use HTTP protocol. Unfortunately, we don't really need the while HTTP protocol. We need roughly half of the features of HTTP protocol. So to formally declare that, we have to divide PHP by 2. So this is the way you specify that I want to use a half of HTTP protocol features. The next thing, PHP provides a variety of features of different levels. The amount of features available to you depends on your IQ. To get all of the PHP features, you have to specify your IQ as 200. Once you have all of that specified, we can start programming in PHP. PHP is backward compatible with HTML, so let's start writing our HTML application. But first we have to create an HTML tag, and inside of the HTML tag we have to create the head tag, and inside of the head tag we have to create the title tag. PHP is awesome. After we specify the head, we have to specify the body, and inside of the body we're gonna do the most of the work. Let's program a simple loop that creates HTML tags. The loop is going to go from 0 to 100, and inside of that loop we're gonna generate some tags. PHP is awesome. Our PHP application is ready, but to run an HTTP application, we have to have an HTTP server, something like Apache or Nginx. Those servers are really great, but they are really difficult to set up. Not everybody knows that, but Linux comes with its own really simple, really lightweight HTTP server that we are going to use for PHP. That server is called NC. NC stands for North Carolina. North Carolina is famous for its best lightweight HTTP servers. To actually run our application in the North Carolina server, we have to first invoke the PHP interpreter, like so, and pipe it through the North Carolina HTTP server. We have to specify the port that the server has to listen to, and some additional flag that nobody gives a fuck about. Now let's try to open the page with our HTTP application. And as you can see, PHP application is working, but there is a small problem. It only works once. If I refresh the page, it doesn't work anymore. And this is because North Carolina server works only once, unfortunately, because it's lightweight. This is how lightweight HTTP servers work. They work only once. To make it work several times, we have to put it in the infinite loop. And boom! After that, no matter how many times we refresh, the PHP application is still working. Alright, that's it for today. I really hope that tutorial was helpful. Please support me on my Patreon if you want more PHP tutorials, and I see you next time.